catch me dressing up sweats as often as I can. Or not even dressing them up, just wearing them. Who am I to be giving this advice, honestly?
Show them how it ought to be. Hey, yeah. Bring it up back like we order. Yeah, never seen a real, we gon' show
Baby, come and talk to me. Jodeci, tryna show you love, it's that TLC. You're my favorite song, you're my therapy. Music for my soul, classic R&B.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. We're so glad to have you. If you haven't already, subscribe and follow my socials. Today I'm going to show you guys how to find your personal signature style using the clothes that are already in your closet. So no, this will not cost you any money, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to put together tasteful, well-styled outfits and always look put together. You will have a definition for your style, and you will be able to shop within the style, which will save you money. I'm somebody who's very passionate about fashion. It's another way to express myself as a creative person. There's nothing like a good outfit to make you feel like you can do anything. And I want you guys to feel like you can do anything all the time, because you can. I'm gonna give you guys 6 steps for finding your signature style. You're finding it, you're not creating it. You as a person have already created your style. So now it's just about looking through your clothes and finding exactly what it is. When you have a definition for your style, you can walk into your closet and choose basically anything and it'll all go together, so you always look put together. So step 1, we're gonna ask ourselves some questions because we need to know ourselves in order to find this personal style. Question number 1, of course, is who am I? This is kind of a big question. It is important because your style does reflect who you are. So if you don't know who you are, you're gonna have a very hard time knowing what your style is. Ask yourself some simple things like, am I more of a reserved person or am I very outgoing? The answer to that question might determine how modestly you dress. Or am I somebody who loves change? I love trying new things, or do I like routine? That is going to determine whether you like dressing with fun trends or whether your style is more classy and timeless. Are you more professional or more casual? I like when I can depend on things. I like clothes that don't go out of style because I know I can wear them for a long time and I don't have to worry about shopping, even though I still shop all the time. I'm also a very laid back person, so I usually go for what is comfortable. So the second question we're gonna ask ourselves is simply, what do I like to wear? What do I feel good in? What do I feel confident in? I tend to go for pieces that I don't see people wearing a lot. I just feel very unique and confident in pieces like that, so that is what I tend to gravitate toward. I also am comfortable in clothes that I can be comfy in because I'm in college and I'm tired and I don't always want to be extra. I just want to throw on some sweats. So catch me dressing up sweats as often as I can. Or not even dressing them up, just wearing them. Who am I to be giving this advice, honestly? But because I'm in college, that is just what works for my life right now. That is also another important thing you have to look at. What does your life look like? What style is comfortable and fits your life? You might have a dress code for work or for school, so you might have to dress a certain way for that. Or you might live somewhere super hot and you can't wear the whole turtleneck, long pant look. Definitely look at your life and think about what is comfortable for your routine and the life that you are currently living. Question number 3 is actually not gonna be a question you're gonna ask yourself. You're actually gonna ask your friends or the people around you. So call them, text them, whatever, and just say, hey, how would you define my style? How do you think I dress? And they'll be able to give you some interesting insight into what you wear because they're seeing it from a different perspective than you. The last question we are going to ask ourselves is, how do I wish I could dress? I live near Seattle, so whenever I go downtown, I love looking to see what people are wearing. And I actually keep a note in my phone that has a whole bunch of different outfit inspiration ideas from people that I see. Last year I went to a Tori Kelly concert and this girl was wearing totally South Korean styled clothes. She really influenced my style actually. We didn't have any kind of conversation. I just loved the way she was dressed, and ever since, my style has kind of been changed. Just ask yourself, why is that outfit standing out to me? Why am I drawn to that? So now we are on to step 2, which is get inspired. If you do not have Pinterest, what are you doing with your life? Get on there and create a board. Paint a bunch of things that you feel that you could wear, that you would look good in, that are realistic for you, and things that you feel like are your style. And as this board starts to grow, you're going to see the patterns and you're gonna start to see what draws your eye. And then the other cool thing is you can go on there and look at different outfits for inspiration. So like if I don't know what to wear one morning, I'll just get on Pinterest, look at my board and say, oh, I have this. Let me like put something like this together. It's like magic. It's amazing. I love Pinterest. I love it. Step number 3 is to literally define your style in words. Look at the things that you've written down that stand out to you. Look at the comments from your friends and ask yourself what words you could use to describe your style. Are you drawn to a feminine style, something colorful, something artsy and creative, modern, classic, chic, romantic, academia? I love academia. Low-key, that's kind of what this style is actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I kind of dress in a little bit of everything. Like, I wouldn't even define my style as academia. It's just today, that's what I was feeling. So yeah, I do like edgy clothes, vintage, neutral tones. Come up with about 3 words. So for mine, I would say relaxed professional with a slight touch of street style, which almost none of that goes together. So you can tell that I am all over the place. That's honestly that's how I dress. Again, I dress in a little bit of everything. Those are the main words I would use to define my style. So come up with something like that and literally put your style into words. Now on to step number 4, observe everything in your closet. Everything. Go in, take everything out of the drawers, off of the hangers, and lay everything out, look at it, notice the patterns, notice the colors you have, the styles of the different pieces, what pieces match up with what you just defined as being your style. I'm telling you, you're gonna look at your clothes and there's a style there. You just have not found it yet. So pull out all those pieces and figure out what the vibe is of what's going on in all your clothes. Step 5 is to identify your favorites. So out of all those pieces that are laying in front of you now that you've made a mess, take the things that you absolutely love. Like, I'm talking about the pieces of clothing that you would die if you lost them or if something happened to them because you love them so much. And the pieces that you would wear every day for the rest of your life if you could. The pieces that you love and that you feel good in and confident in and you just feel like your best self. Focus on those pieces. Make outfits out of them if you can. Hopefully they go together a little bit, but you should be able to see really what your style is from those pieces. I would even recommend taking pictures if you can to make a lookbook, and then you can always look back on that and see your style right in front of your eyes. The other helpful thing about that is that if you're getting ready in the morning and you're in a rush but you want to look put together, you go to that lookbook and you have a bunch of things right there that you know you're gonna feel good in, you're gonna feel confident in, and it looks like you put thought into it, but you didn't. You did it with no thought. It was effortless. Okay, that's the goal. Step number 6, the final step, is to only shop within this style. So we have a definition for our style. We know what we like. We know how we like to dress, how we want to dress. If you look back through your Pinterest board, you should be able to identify certain pieces of clothing that you see show up a lot, and there might be some that you don't have, like high-waisted jeans, okay? That is a staple piece that you are missing because you like it so much, but you can't really dress in your dream style when you don't have one of those dream items. Go and look for them. When you shop now, it should not be, oh, I'm gonna go to the store and like browse and see what I can find. It's not that. Now that you see what your style is, you should be able to think and say, I know what I'm missing in my wardrobe and I wanna fill those things in. Like before I went to Europe, I had wanted a wool coat for so long. I knew it was a staple piece missing in my wardrobe, and as soon as I put it with all of my other clothes, my style game totally stepped up because I had all the pieces waiting to be combined with that coat, if that makes sense. But this is the one time you should be putting yourself in a box. I don't even want to call it a box. We're gonna call it a creative style space. Box just isn't a good word, but for the most part, you want to stay within your defined style. Because how many times have you gone to the store and thought something was cute and you were like, okay, yeah, let me buy it. I like it, it looks good. You take it home and then you never wear it again and you wasted your money. I can tell you why that happened. You bought something outside of your style, so when you brought it home, you didn't have anything that went with it, so you never wore it and then you wasted your money. So this is why it is very important to shop within your style creative space. Once in a while, it's okay to buy something fun that is a little bit outside your style, but you want to make sure that you have clothes that are going to go with it. So this is going to end up saving you a lot of money because you will not be wasting it on clothes that you're never gonna wear. And I just want to make one extra note before we end this video. Personal style has very little to do with what you're actually wearing and everything to do with the way you carry yourself and how you wear it. That personal style is not going to shine through as strongly if you are not carrying yourself well. So when you feel good about an outfit and you feel good about yourself, you're going to walk more up straight with your shoulders back and your chin up. And you're gonna look people in the eye when they talk to you. And you're gonna smile and you're gonna pay attention to your body language, not fidgeting with your clothes or being closed off. You can be open and know that you look your best. You're bringing your best self to whatever that situation, conversation is. And that is going to speak for you. People are going to be able to see who you are and see that you hold yourself to a standard because you showed up looking and presenting yourself well. And that is such a big power. Like, for potential employers, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you dress can say so much about you. So just think about that as you're kind of putting this stuff together. It's not the clothes, it's you knowing who you are, knowing what you think of yourself, and showing up as your best self. So that's my little spiel. If you don't listen to anything else, listen to that, but also listen to the steps I said before. And those were my 6 steps for finding your personal style. I hope you guys gained some knowledge and some confidence. I'm not really making this into a series, but there is another video that I'm going to do next week, kind of on this topic. You and I are going to sort through our closets and get rid of all the things that do not pertain to this style that we just defined. It's very difficult to see what your style is and to put together tasteful outfits when you have a lot of clutter and clothes that you're not wearing. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful in any way. Subscribe, and I want to leave you with this quote from Christian Dior. Simplicity, good taste, and grooming are the 3 fundamentals of good dressing, and these do not cost money. Just focus on those things and you can dress better without having to spend a penny, using everything in your closet and everything in yourself. Philosopher Sienna, back at it again, honestly. I keep surprising myself. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.